Welcome to the Ryerson Negotiation Project. Negotiation is used to resolve different kinds of conflict, consummate a collective agreement, get a pay raise, and address international issues, as well as a host of other different kinds of situations. If you have a passion to become a better negotiator, you can learn from the exclusive conversations in the Ryerson Negotiation Project. Through the conversations I host, you can learn about the crucial determinants of the negotiating process. Listen to a Buzz Hargrove, a 40-year veteran of the collective bargaining process and the head of the CAW in Canada, as he talks with me about the negotiating process.
And what sort of give and take would take place in terms of having the membership saying, well, these are the 17 things that we want to work on? How would you interface with your rank and file members by saying, well, you know, that might be a particular concern of yours, but it's not really a concern that we should take to the management at this time? Would that take place?
One thing I learned very early: never ever say that. And hope like hell you only get 17, David. No, anyone can put any proposal they want on the table as long as it's endorsed by that initial proposal that goes before the members for final approval. At the end of the day, everybody in that room knows you're not going to walk away with everything that you have on the table. And that's why they elect a bargaining committee, and the bargaining committee then has to take the responsibility at some stage of the bargaining to say, look, we've had all these proposals there. We've made some good progress in the following areas. Other areas, we haven't been able to make any progress, but it's clear that we can't in this set of negotiations. Therefore, we will go to our members and recommend ratification.
Remember, we all negotiate. Enhance your skill level and leave nothing to chance. If you want to outperform your competition, develop a comprehensive concession strategy and learn how to handle deadlocks, as well as silence at the bargaining table, check out the Ryerson Negotiation Project. Listen to what David Peterson, a former Premier of Ontario and a quarterback to bringing the Toronto Raptors NBA franchise and the Pan Am Games to Toronto, had to say about two important characteristics of a good negotiator.
I would say, keep your humanity and keep your values. People of values are respected more than people with no values. I mean, what are the things, people get a sense, what would you die for? I mean, what were the things you really, when I say that, it's a metaphor for what are the things you really, really, really care about. You don't have to wear those on your sleeve. You don't have to trumpet them all the time. But people of values and depth are taken much more seriously than people that aren't. And keep your humanity. Always think of it from the other person's point of view. Always try to be sensitive to their needs. And try to be as kind and humane as you possibly can be. Underneath that, there's lots of techniques for advancing one's cause. But at the end of the day, this is an art, not a science, and it's about finding things we have in common with people that are far more similar than different from us.
The Ryerson Negotiation Project brings you conversations with Ed Clark, the President and CEO of the Toronto Dominion Bank, where he shares with us how senior management acquire a mandate for the purposes of an acquisition or a merger, as well as the in-depth conversations with Michael Cleaner, a sales and marketing businessman who has negotiated over 300 different franchise agreements. The Negotiation Project can make you a better negotiator. In 2013, we'll continue to bring you key aspects about the negotiating process. Learn from the best and never settle for second best.